If you're going to have success on the offensive side of the ball in Madden 25, you must learn how to beat a cover 4 shell. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys a concept that you can apply to my favorite offense or your own offense, so long as you understand the spacing. It's going to get your tight end open for a one-play touchdown. Now, the key to this is understanding how to use vertical pull routes and horizontal pull routes at the same time. We're going to be utilizing a seam route to pull the safety on the far side of the field and a stem down corner route to pull down the outside corner, which is going to open up a pocket of turf for the quarterback to deliver a layered throw to the tight end on a deep post route. Now, the concept that we're going to be utilizing today doesn't necessarily matter because you can create this with hot routes. But if you guys have a play with a stock tight end post, that would be preferable just because that will take one adjustment out of your setup. Either way, I'm going to choose my play whips here, which I call all the time, and let's break down how this works against a cover 4. So as we start off here with this particular breakdown, we need to make sure that we're pulling the left side of the field in two different directions: vertical with our point man in this bunch running a seam, and horizontal with a corner route to our outside player that we are then going to stem down to get the attention of that corner so he bites down and outside early on. Then from there, it's going to be up to us what we want to do with the other players besides the tight end, because the tight end is going to be running a post route that then we are going to custom stem up one D-pad click. Now, against the cover 4 shell, this is perfect because, as I just mentioned, Julio Jones is going to drive vertical, take that safety out of the equation. McCaffrey's going to break quickly to the sideline to pull down the outside player. Now, with this concept as well, you could invert this to have a different player running the seam and a different player running the corner. That part is up to you, but you want to make sure that you stem up the post so that way it can break at a depth that will make it so that outside corner does not see him coming. And of course, right here, you see that we can throw that ball in between and pick up a pretty huge gain. Now, with a little bit more time, we're going to be able to throw this for a one-play score, hopefully. But again, you kind of see here as I work this, what you might notice is you might prefer the inside receiver in this bunch running the streak, just because that'll make the safety kind of squeeze in just a little bit more. But again, this is pretty tried and true. You see right here, I could give myself a little post route, the corner route. Right there, we stepped up into the pressure, but you saw that that pocket kind of was there for us to make that throw. So I'm going to set up that exact route combo again, give myself a little bit more protection. Again, you custom stem up the post route just a little bit, snap the football, and you're going to see right here, B pulls that safety, and we can rip this throw really, really easily to Njoku. This time with the rat catch scampering upfield for the one-play score, or at least down inside the 5. Now, if you guys enjoyed this type of content, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell, and drop a comment below to help this video perform within the YouTube algorithm. I'm always looking for this channel to grow and reach other Madden players just like you, looking for tips and tutorial, and it's absolutely free to support in that regard. But if you guys are looking for a little more than what I'm breaking down here, make sure you guys also check out my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg, as this is a route combo that I've talked about in the vault, in my game plan, which you guys can find my entire offensive game plan out of the bunch tight end. In fact, I just updated it on the website. You guys can unlock my defensive game plans, of which there are many on the website. Right now, I'm running the 1-4, arguably the best defense in the game. So if you guys are struggling to stop bunch or bunch tight end or bunch strong or trips tight end or Trey wide flex, every offense, we've got an answer with my match coverage setups behind Medic's awesome blitzes that he has broken down within this game plan. You guys can unlock everything on the website for $9.95 a month. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to show you guys how to kind of create this out of a different look, like maybe a standard trips. Again, with this, all you really need is the ability to pull the outside quarter and the inside quarter. So what we're going to do is we'll come out trips tight end, and I'm going to call that cover 4. Now, keep in mind also that with this particular meta, so many players love to run, like a cover 4 loop where they're going to have the blitzer and then a cover 4 shell that they switch stick behind. You guys could run this against that type of defense as well. But again, what you're going to see right here is if we run a seam and we have a corner route that pulls down the outside player, you're going to be able to utilize the tight end on this post route. That's going to work really, really well into this void, and you could just rat catch this and end up scooting in for potentially the one-play score as we do right here. So it's a pretty easy setup that you guys can run out of trips as well. But again, that's not all. We can do this out of a lot of different looks. Let's even take a look at something more like a gun doubles, or like a, for instance, like a gun normal that you might call very, very popular offense, in fact. And if we're dealing with a cover 4 shell of any type, again, our rule set is tight end on the post, custom stem it up a fair amount, probably about to, here, give or take. Something that's going to run the seam. and something that's going to occupy the corner. Now, in this particular defense, my concern would be that McCaffrey is a little bit too far split out, meaning that while he can drive that safety a little bit, what that might do to us is it makes the safety just be further towards that sideline. So we might not be able to deliver the throw into that, you know, that void that we're looking for. But actually, in this case, it does a fine job. So you see right there, we're able to kind of throw that into the same area of the field. Now, of course, let's apply this into the loop blitz meta that so many players love to run as well, because not everybody's just going to sit in a 3-man rush cover 4 that gives you all day. And I want to make sure that you guys understand how we can attack this particular meta as well. So of course, we've all seen the dollar meta where everyone turns it into a cover 4 and they try to crossfire blitz. This is not that hard to beat. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose a play. I'll go ahead and just kind of set up the exact same route combo that we just did. So basically we start off with something that looks like this, but I want to custom sim my tight end up a little bit more. So I'm going to do so, take it up to about that level. So really all we need right here is time. We pick up our blitz, the guy blitzes in, we're able to get that time, and we throw our post route underneath into this void. And now from there, all we need is basically just to beat them with one ball carrier move, and we're out for a touchdown. So right there, you saw we were able to dumb out the crossfire loop pretty easily. It's a cover 4 shell behind it, and we were able to kind of scheme this up out of a trips tight end. I don't even run trips tight end, but again, I just showed you how easy it is. We dumbed out the looper, we occupied the inside quarter, we gave ourselves a check down underneath to pull the user down. We pulled down the outside quarter on the far left. We've stressed the seam on the left as well. We step up into this throw and rip the post in between the two, scamper up the field, and we're out for the 1-play score. So this is how you guys can beat all of the cover 4 players, whether that is a cover 4 drop or the players that like to loop blitz with a cover 4 shell behind it. It's going to put them in a very stressful situation. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like the video, subscribe to Gridiron, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, this is Zayn. Good lab and good luck.